Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Delightful Creations. I'm Amber. Today I'm back. It is Treasure Tag Thursday and I'm so excited to share this one with you. It is inspired from the lovely Denise. I opened her Happy Mail and she sent me the perfect example of what we're going to be making. So the scraps are going to be our focal point, and then I'm going to use this cookbook, Christmas cookbook page as my actual tag base. But I want to focus on the main attraction. We are going to be making a little cute thing here. I'm just going to give you a quick sneak peek. Ready? Ding! There we go. We're going to be making that. So I have mine. Mine isn't as pretty as hers. A little house. And we're going to put it on the Christmas paper. So you could use these all out of your scraps. Of course, that one's all kind of wonky donkey because I had some Christmas scraps and some not because I didn't want to use them all. So let's find a house coloring base. And I think I want this really pretty red and green for my house, and I'm going to cut this scrap down to about 2.5. I seem to like the 2.5 inch house, and I did a tall house, and then we'll just save this scrap. And I'm going to keep this whole piece. I'm going to be covering it with a roof, and the roof I want with the snowflakes because I think that is super adorable. So I'm going to put this in my cutter. I'm going to try to put this angle in here, and we'll see what sort of shape we get. I'm just paying attention. That's going to be a really tall house, so I don't really want a roof that tall. Let's go somewhere about there. Aw, cute. As long as it's wide enough to go across the top of our scrap, that's all that matters. Yes, it is. All right, so I've got my roof and a chimney. A chimney on that one, I did that dot paper, and I really like that. So I'm going to use the same paper here for my chimney. And I'm going to cut that one. I'm going to do 1/2 inch chimney. So it's a little bit smaller than this one, but my roof is a little bit different shape. So I'm just building it, and you can decide how high up you want it and where you want it to go. Now we need a door. I'm going to use the same paper for the door because I think that does look like a cabin door, kind of. I think it's pretty cute. And that one's, I want to say it's probably 1 inch. So I'm going to go 1.25 inches on this one. That's a really fat door. Let's do 1 inch. I think, yeah, 1 inch will look nice. And then, about 1.5 inches tall. Something like that. That'll go right down there. Look at how cute this is. Yeah, this is a little bit tall, isn't it? Let's go ahead and I'm going to cut this down just a little bit. It's a little bit too big. Okay. So I've got my door, I got my roof, I got my chimney. Now I need some windows. Windows. Oh, we could use the pine, and it would be like looking in and seeing the pine tree. I also have a piece of this wrapping paper that was from Denise. I wanted to use this. I wanted to use this somewhere, but I don't think I want it for my windows. This would be really pretty paper. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the windows should be frosted too? What do you think? Is that too much of the same? Her windows are the same, but they're different than the roof, and the door is even different than the windows. So I'm just trying to base it off of hers, but if I put it on book page, I don't think I want that in the background as much. I'm going to go with the pine. I think that's going to be my best bet. And they're just pine needles, just a piece of scrap pine here. I'm going to go 1 inch. I might do 3 windows. We'll see what we get here. Let's see here. I could do a big tall window. That's a giant window. Can you guys see? Can you even see what I'm doing here? Okay. That's supposed to be my door. Yeah, that's too big. Can't do that big of a window. How big is this piece? This scrap here is 2.25. So if I went 1.5, maybe will feel right. Whoop. 1.5. It's tricky playing with these little scraps, isn't it? Okay. And then I'm going to put this one, actually, maybe I'll just do these two the same. I'm going to do 2 squares on the top like I did on that one. I really like that look. Just trim that down. 2 squares up top and the door in the center. Yeah, I'm going to do that. All right, so we got all that done. I did the same thing on my doorknob with that patterned red paper, and now I've lost where, there it is. Lost where it went. I had a little teeny tiny piece I could just cut off. Oh, maybe this is it. So I don't have to make another teeny tiny piece. I'll just trim that down here. Give myself a little door handle. There we go. It's actually quite a big door handle, isn't it? All right, now we're going to assemble. And I'm going to move all this stuff out of my way and grab my glue. So I'm going to glue my handle to my door. But we're not going to glue the door on yet, okay? You got an idea? I got an idea for that. And then, oh, on the windows, so I didn't want to cut little bits. I used washi tape on my windows. So I thought I would do the same thing with you guys here on camera, is to glue, not glue, do the washi tape on the windows, and then I will attach the chimney to the roof, and then we'll go from there. As soon as I can find where the washi tape is. Come on. It's perfect for these thin little washies. I tried to use like all of this thin washies up that I had on my summer journals that I made, because I'm like, I'm never going to use thin washi like this. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am today. I'm going to go kind of in the center. That's fine if it goes a little over. We can just wrap it over the edge. There we go. That is cute. This is going to be fun. And I think it'll look nice on the book page because it'll tell a story. Right? Right there in the middle-ish. It's supposed to be whimsical and kind of wonky-donkey, and I just think it's going to be super cute. Okay, so I'm going to attach my roof, but I'm going to glue to my paper so that I don't over-glue on the actual roof. Right there. Oh, how cute is this? Maybe I should do the 4-pane window. I think we should try that. I don't know. Kind of thinking I want a 4-pane window. Because there's really not much else going on there. Oh yeah, that looks cute. That looks adorable. Got a little 4-pane window. Some washi. Looks like a little present. Oh, I should put a present on there. We're not going to. Hopefully that's long enough. But yeah, what a cute way to make little scrappy presents. That's a good idea. Alright. We've got that and our little door. And now I'm going to glue the chimney on. She did hers kind of shorter. I got a tall chimney. Maybe I'll cut it down a little bit. Okay, I cut it down. Hopefully I didn't cut it too much. I'm going to glue my chimney. I'm going to put it on the other side because the last time it went on the other side. I'm slide it over a little bit. Okay, there. I like it. All right. Now, I want to pull this down, I think. She put her door right at the base right here, like that. Okay, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pull mine up a little bit. All right, let's get our tag base going here. I'm just going to randomly pull out a page. It doesn't really matter as long as it's not a picture page. Okay, that's not wanting to rip it. Look how fun that is. Here we go. Some cookies, muffins. What do we want? I just need to rip one page out. Oh, but I might want to make that. Oh, crap. Let's go to the buffet section. This section here. Hot buttered noodles. Okay. We're going home for the holidays. We're going to get some zucchini toss, molded beet salad, and green beans with radishes. So if you want any of those recipes, quick grab them. Screenshot it right there. All right, so I want to just cut. I want all these words. I'm not going to want that. I want a nice straight edge over here. I'm going to go 4 inches. Ooh, perfect. Just look at all those fun names in there. Of course, I don't want it that tall. Hot buttered noodles is going to be trimmed off at the top of the tag. Okay, let me see. Where's my house? Whoops. Okay, come here, Mr. House. Molded beet salad. Okay. There we go. I'll put that here. And I'm going to fold my... I have a long tag here, so I'm going to fold my bottom up and I'm going to attach my house to the flap. Okay, so it'll sit somewhat in the middle. Let me make sure I don't go up too tall. Maybe pull it down a little bit more. Right there. How's that look? How's that looking? Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna go right here. All right there. Let's do the corner notching. Sorry, hot buttered noodles, you gotta go. I'm gonna back this later on with some coffee dyed paper or some journal paper. I'm not gonna do that on camera. I'm not gonna ink on camera, but I'll get the base shape going here. Okay, so now I'm going to attach my house to here, but I want to decorate this piece. I don't want to see, even though those dishes are gorgeous, I want to decorate this piece here, and I think that's where I'm going to use her wrapping paper. This is from Denise as well, and I'm just going to open my flap back up, and I'm going to attach glue along that whole flap, and it'll look like it's a little foresty. It's going to be super adorable. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Denise. Your little blessing, I shouldn't say little, your big blessing to me has inspired this video and just creative crafting all on its own. But also I got this idea from you, so thankful for that. I'm going to pull this down so I can toughen up my book page here, because she's pretty weak. I don't need all that. I tried to rip it really nice too, but this was just a scrap piece. Okay, and then I'm going to trim off this excess. We don't need any of that. Or I could wrap it around, but well, yeah, I better wrap it around. I just realized that I'm not making a pocket, I'm making a flip, and you're going to see all this. Okay, so round 2, we got to do collage on the inside. How fun is that? Okay. I was thinking I was making a pocket for a second there. I should have got a bigger piece of wrapping. It's all good. We'll just go with it. We'll go with it. Okay, so we're going to have some fun papers in here. Let's do... Oh, this one's kind of fun. And it has some red and green in there. Just gonna rip it, and I'm gonna layer it right here underneath this wrapping paper. I'm not too worried about where everything's going right this second. I'm just trying to get it down there, and then I want maybe some more red up top, but I don't really want to use that. How about this? Yeah, that's really pretty. Let's make sure I rip off enough though, right to that green. And then put that right here. And a little bit more at the top so it's flush. And then tuck this in there. Pull it down. Zucchini toss is now gone. We're tossing that out. Okay, I know that's crooked. Alright, come on, Art Glitter Glue. I know you're like an instant gluer, but I need to get a little bit of wiggle room here. All right, so now we've got a collage, fun little element on the inside of our flap. Our house is gonna sit here. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Oh my gosh, I'm so loving it. Okay, let's trim off this edge here of that piece, and then final glue our pieces down. And then I think I'll add a sentiment here, not a gift card. Gift card. All right, now I'm going to glue my house to here, but this is still pretty wobbly. It's pretty thin. So I was thinking I would back it, but then it's going to look all silly goose when we flip this down. See what I'm saying? But you could add that for journaling. Whoops, you could do journaling here. I could do that. I just feel like I should have used thicker paper. I'm not going to worry about it for this purposes, but just so you know, if you build your house like mine, use a thicker cardstock on your base. I just wasn't planning on doing this, so I didn't think about it. Glue our little house down. Okay, and now that I don't have to worry about the pieces shifting, we can glue our windows down. And put it up top here. Little cute little windows. How fun! How fun is this? Thank you so much, Denise. This is great. I think I'm going to ink it with red. I need a little more red on here. I said I wasn't going to glue the door down, but I've changed plans. Plans have now changed, so we're going to glue our little door down. Right there. Okay, let me ink it, and then look at that ham on the other side. That's so funny. Let me ink it, and then I'll be right back. I inked around the whole thing in red, and I went and I grabbed this cute little bunny rabbit stamp, and I want to put him down here in the corner. I'm just going to use my postal scissors here. And this was from last year. Somebody sent me this cute little bunny rabbit. Now he's going to have a home. I'm excited about that. I'm not going to ink him. I'm going to center him right there. I like that. And then I had, I grabbed a couple of stickers because I thought I would use those, but I like the bunny rabbit the best. He is so cute. I'm going to put him right there. And so really I didn't use a whole lot of supplies today, just some leftover bits of scraps and a book page. And then I'm going to flip this down. We're going to do a topper in a minute. I want to add, I see Seasons Greetings here. I think it's way too big. Yeah, it looks massive. Yeah, that's a little too big. But perhaps Merry Christmas would work here. Yeah, I like that. This looks like a pocket now, so it's not. So we're going to have that like this and flip it down. It says Merry Christmas. And then all inside here, what I'm going to do when I use this is I'm going to add photos. So I'll be able to use like, I like to print out the wallet size photos. And so they're, you know, they're roughly this size. And so I can have maybe 3 of them on there. And I'm not worried about the background because I'm just going to glue their pictures down. But I'm going to make this a little tuck here so that I can add a little tag thing down in here. Here, maybe this one will fit. Maybe it's probably too big. Yeah, it's a little too flat. Okay, we'll just make a tag really quick. Let's use this paper. Just so that I have a little spot to journal about the boys. A little Christmassy. Let's see here. I'm not sure. I just need to straighten out my edge. Just looking at like that edge is all wonky. I don't like that. Just a little small tag. And this is probably too tall. It's more like a square now. Something to tuck in there. You get the point, right? Something. And I think that might be too big still. Oh my gosh, it's like super tiny. Yeah, I gotta go smaller than that. All right. How about right there? Is that more appropriate? Yeah, that'll work. All right, where's my things at? Where's my cutter? All over the place. Here it is. My little tag topper. And this won't go in this year's journal because this is too big. But future journal, it'll have a home and get used on a page, and I'll glue it down to the page probably. Maybe, you know, you could always change it and have it be a floating tag. Look how cute that is. Okay, now she also sent me some twine, but I don't want to cut that up and use it on this, so I'm going to use my own twine. And I'm going to tuck it on there. It might be a little much for this piece. Maybe I'll put that one on there. Oops. Just a little bit for this tiny tag. He's got a tiny tag. Gotta love that. Okay, we're going to see if I have any gold staples left. I used quite a few. Oh, yeah, I do. Quite a few up and recently. You'll see that video. It'll come out whenever the person receives the journal. So, I mean, I didn't use a ton of them, but okay. Get that on there. Make sure they're both lined up. I know you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get this string on there. It's a lot easier to do when you glue it down. I'm just trying not to use the glue because I want to be difficult. And put it right in the center. Okay, perfect. And then this little piece, it keeps wanting to go behind that paper. Can get tucked right here, and it's not going to fold because it's too long still. So let's trim it down more. How about that? I bet it'll go in there now. Nope, still not. Man, it's super tiny. I thought it was a little bigger than that. I'm sorry, you guys. It's just how things go sometimes. When you custom fit things, right? It just doesn't always work out. You could probably get 2 tiny tags in there, but I'm just going to call it one and done. And then up here, I think that looks funny. That hurt my wrist stapling that. That looks funny to me. It looked too thin, so I want to add a little more. I'm looking for, here's a fat piece of red ribbon. Yeah, that's a little bit more, you know, substantial. This was off a gift package. I keep everything. You keep everything, you guys. You never know when you're going to need it. And you just use a little bit here. And that was so not even, but that's okay. It's a wonky donkey house. It can have a wonky donkey topper. Stapler. Same thing. Tuck it in. And we're going to staple this one twice. Okay. Can you see? Yeah, right there. Because I like the gold, and I want to make sure it's going to hold it on there. Okay. Perfect. Merry Christmas with a little tuck. I'll add a couple of photos here with the wonky donkey house. Do I want anything on the front? I'm kind of worried about it getting stuck, but I could tuck it in there. Maybe, oh, maybe that's a good idea to have it. Should have went a little lower, huh? And then it could have held the house there. Could have held the house on there. Could also have made this a little tuck spot, but I think this is super cute. I might want something on this side. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it though, because I feel like if I add too much more, it's going to be like, whoa. But yeah, have fun playing with your scraps for Christmas and making little wonky donkey houses. Like this one is Christmas-y. Kind of. It just has snow on the roof. But I love this one. I think it's really sweet. Thank you so much, Denise, for inspiring today's treasure tag. And I will see you guys soon in next week's video. Bye-bye.